Hi, I'm Eve. Today I want to show you a few different footwork variations, and as a bonus at the end I'll show the creative way how to transition from footwork to seated position. So I'm starting just a few traditional movements with heels hip distance apart, heels on the bar, just to making sure knees are moving smoothly. And for the next variation, I press away with a straight leg and I return back while opening my knees. So it's kind of a frog circle. The main part on this exercise to watch out that your left knee and right knee really goes with the same pace and drawing the same half a circle. Your feet will be rotated following the heel. Now we're gonna reverse. For the reverse version, I press away while knees open and return carriage back while knees are in parallel position. So similarly, thinking of left and right knee working equally, drawing the same half circle. Obviously, thinking of your lower back is not arching as for any other footwork. I like to start classes with this exercise because it's a gentle knee mobility movement. Also, I love coordination at the beginning of the classes because it does wake up brain and bring awareness before we progress to the faster pace on more challenging exercises. For the next variation, I'm gonna be on a heel. That will be single leg footwork, a little bit creative flow. So your straight leg goes on top of the bar and then under the bar. One thing I encourage to do to start with a slower pace, because in this position we obviously don't see the bar. We don't know how low is it. So there is a chance to hit the bar with a straight leg. So start slower to build the awareness before you can progress further. For me, pointing toes also helps to engage in leg muscles even more. We're gonna change on other side, right leg still on the heel, and similarly we point away on top of the bar and then under. One of my favorite coordination exercises to start classes with a footwork. We're just gonna do a few more before we progress further. And similarly, like in the previous one, think of your knee movement. It doesn't sway left or right. It stays kinda in the same line while bending and straightening the leg. For the next variation, we're gonna be on toes. Imagine you like a bird. You're trying to wrap your toes around. Your knees will be hip distance apart. And we really want to think of each toe working hard, gripping on the bar. The arch of the feet should work. So that's a nice exercise to warm up the feet. This variation I do love, especially if I need to do later on parakeet on a tower or maybe lunges. Really nice to warm up the feet. So this variation, which you're looking at now, is the calf stretch, single leg. I'm on the ball of my feet and the right leg should be towards the ceiling. Here, I'm not sure what's happening with the right leg. If you notice, it was dropping. Do not repeat. Keep your leg straight to the ceiling. So my left one does better job keeping it upright. One thing I want to highlight that flex and point your feet at the same time on both legs. And the next variation, we're gonna be on the ball of the feet, bringing one leg straight to the ceiling and then tapping towards the bar. That is quite similar to coordination we did at the beginning. The difference that we don't go under the bar now, and now we're keeping on the ball of the feet while before we were on the heels. Here I'm gonna change legs. Usually I do maybe one of the coordination exercises during the class. Two similar one could be too much for the client. They may get confused. So usually I choose either one tapping on top of the bar or on top of the bar and under. And as promised, little bit of creative. You can ask your client on intermediate classes, especially, stand up while doing the teaser from the reformer to progress to other exercises. Thank you for watching.